defensive end away from Notre Dame, you'll probably pass me by the end of it. Oh, gotcha. I'm streaming a game right now while we're sitting here talking. I'm playing against the UCLA. No, you're fine. I'm playing against the UCLA Bruins.
The Bruins will kick it away first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that worried that I don't have a 5-star quarterback. I've got a 4-star that's pretty good, but I'm going to have Dante Moore for the next 2 years. So I'm good.
And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early.
Well, I mean, if you plan on
redshirting, looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot.
If the Steelers finally get draft position to get a quarterback and they pick Garrett Nussmeier.
Position, so his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun.
Best part about playing against UCLA is you can play
pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the 2nd level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
And the Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try to pop the draw. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Guard, that's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The sure hands, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go.
I was surprised when copying my playbook over the other night that your slot underplay is not in
to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't.
Yeah, when he was like that, they don't have
that. That's what they are. That's who they are.
Oh, shit.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first point of the day comes on that field goal.
Like I don't have accelerated clock on play those.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the UCLA Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
By 3,
this offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Nico Iamaleava not getting anything on me.
Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Keoki takes him.
And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Because they took 40 the way that we told them to.
Great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal.
He takes me, he's like, I don't know how, but we accidentally ended up on I-80 on that route.
Going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it.
I-80.
Still in a great position.
And he was like, this is the worst drive ever. We are never taking this route again.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Well, they did come in here.
Nice job there by the receiver on
but
the out
going
route,
home, I guess they got confused on the
can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender
the I-80 around Chicago area, and they missed the off-ramps.
Right down the
So
field.
they just stayed on
DB
80.
had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that
And he got like
confusion
through, like most of the way through Nebraska, and he was like, this is horrible.
Completely in the backfield, but Kai Hughes, Isaiah Isaiah World highlighting a transfer class that really ought to transform this team into a potent force on the ground. Is that what was missing from the squad a year ago?
I think you want to see the passing and the running working together. You've had a couple of top-notch quarterbacks the last couple of years, obviously with experience. Now, an inexperienced guy at the quarterback spot. You might need to lean more on the running game. Oregon's got the guys up front. They got the guys in the backfield. They can do it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore will throw. Got the quick pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
What the fuck are they doing?
Wants to throw on third down.
Bro, I don't know what they just fucking did. I'm
He
gonna
gets it in.
clip that and send it to you.
Oregon.
I came out, I was gonna go into a run play on 3rd and 1, and I'm on like the, I don't know, the 20-yard line or something, in their end zone. And they just like lined up in like a goal line set, and my fucking star wide receiver on the left, out the wide left, has literally no defenders on his side of the field. So I audibled to something and put him on a streak and got a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Like literally my wide receiver one, they just like left him over there literally all alone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
Gotcha.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down.
Is it that bad that you're like cheering when you get a flag? You're like, ooh, yay, flag.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey, in your defense, if you're going against year one Arkansas, Taylor Green is a fucking cheat code.
As they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
I don't know about that.
They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Arkansas's quarterback is a beast.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle.
Shit, you're playing on your phone, aren't you?
Oh, better look out!
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your
You know what
side,
you
you're
should
like,
get?
you're ready. It's coming
You should
right
get
here.
yourself
Then
one
all
of
of a sudden
those,
they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other
projectors.
direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on
That
their
you can
heels.
hook your phone up to and like have it up on the side of
Nice
like
play
one of
call,
the walls of your
QB
truck.
Get another first down. This
Right.
offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense.
I mean, it would give you a
out, giving
screen
them
without
some
having to have a
wins so that when
TV
they
in
get back
the-
on the
in the
field, they'll be ready to play with their
truck.
hair on fire.
I mean, you could. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that either.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to swing it on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava.
Nice, got a
Just
sack.
too much
Third
heat
three.
that time, and they knock
you,
him
Nico.
down at the 31.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I
Was
feel about
he trying to
kickers.
hit? Did he
Don't
hit you
always
like?
love leaving it on their foot,
Okay.
so to speak. But
If they were
nice
in the
job
air, both trying to make a
executing.
play
Keeps
for the
doing
ball
stuff
and it
like
turned
that.
into a tackle or
Keep trying
something.
And Oregon has it back, and here
For it to
comes
be
the
PI, he has
offense. Line went
to.
for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
First of all, he has to not be making a play on the ball. Like he has to not be looking at the ball trying to like go up and get it as well. And then he has to do something that prevents a catchable ball
And the
from
defense
being.
doing a great job committing to the run. When you
Those are the
commit
two
to run like
requirements.
this, obviously,
Because he's allowed to
you
make a
have
play on
some
the ball
plays
as
in
well,
the
and if shit
passing game,
happens in the midst of both of them trying to make a play on the
Run the
ball,
gun. He leads
then
it
it's
with
not
the
PI.
back.
But if he's not looking at the ball, for example,
He had to fight his
does
way
something
back just to
to
get to the line of scrimmage.
stop your guy.
Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Connection to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big
Like, I don't do this
and
and
they're
do it
able
when
to
I'm
hook
on,
up there.
like, on here with people talking,
Didn't
but, like,
get much
if it's
on
just
first
me,
down.
I
It's
rage
second
the
and
fuck
9.
out over them dropping balls.
Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
What's your
On to attempt the try.
favorite
And I like the
touchdown
running back's finish.
celebration?
He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I either do the gritty, or I do the thing where I run to the back and jump up and tap the goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
See, I really like the one I used all last year, but they took it out of the game.
You put a good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David,
He would
I mean, this
mime
thing
like
can
he was
flip
pulling out an arrow
You go
from a
down,
quiver
score,
and
all of a
shooting
sudden your
an
defense
arrow.
gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets
Where?
a
I
turnover.
can't find it.
This game is entirely different.
I mean, they still have it on the
Not much
first
of a
down
chance
celebrations,
there.
but
He
they don't
just
have
had
it
to
on
get rid
touchdown
of it to
celebrations.
avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the
And
first
supposedly
half.
the Trump
haven't
dance
seen
is
it
in
in
the
the passing
game,
game.
but I
That was a
tried
really
to go
good
through every
example of it.
possible
Again, if they're going to score
one,
more
and I
points in
couldn't
the
find
second
it.
half,
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
Holds it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. At the 35, he's open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
and that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
That sucks.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fakes the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bruins racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46.
They have a good quarterback, that's it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain.
The last patch really screwed up.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move.
I kept trying to tell you. I kept trying to tell you that them. I kept trying to tell you that them fucking around with the protection logic bullshit.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete.
Now it's much harder to get any pressure on that quarterback.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. Working the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
The thing is that you're not. The thing is that you're not. That's not what most people are seeing. Across all the sim leagues that I'm in, where it's computer versus computer, and it's using, like, literally using CPU logic against each other. It went from prior to the last patch to slightly more pressure than we should be getting, to quarterbacks have all fucking day long and a half to sit in the pocket and just like, dude, listen, post patch, my first 2 games in the sim league with the FIU Panthers, Jaden Davis threw for 520 yards and 460 yards. Jaden Davis, with a 2-star team, threw for 520 because.
He'll start the return.
Yeah, like people are up in arms right now because they're sitting there watching their defense sit there to play patty cake with the offensive line, while the quarterback takes 3 days to throw every fucking pass until he can find a perfect receiver.
On the run, it's Whittington.
And that's all since the last patch.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Moore to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
UCLA's got a whole 2
and
rushing
a lot of
yards
coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good...
There he goes! He's inside the 40, the 20.
What the fuck is that?
Touchdown, UCLA!
All of a sudden, out of nowhere,
and the comeback is on!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That was bullshit.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
2 receivers set,
Oregon has it
2
back, and
tight
here
ends
comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Moore will throw. Deep shot for the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Ducks!
Evan Stewart got to jump on his fucking defender, and the safety was too slow coming over to help, so I got him
A lot
over
of
the
times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
I think, isn't it
And the
like
extra point
to
pushes the lead
block
to
him
14.
if able, but
And let's
it doesn't
check in with
actually
Kevin
assign
Connors in the
blocker.
studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual
when you
position
marshal
of
him as a
having to
Mike,
come
and then
from
if you look at
behind right
blocking
now.
assignments, there's
But
no new
there's not
blocking
a soul
assignment
who
on that
doesn't
guy.
believe they
I
can't
thought it
pull
was just
this
supposed to
off.
be
They're
a
trailing
secondary
by
priority
just
if someone
4
wins the block.
to Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to go up top on first down.
There we go. There's a pick in the red zone.
Way to set him up.
And a pick 6.
Touchdown, Oregon. The defense does the work. It's
Devin Jackson, 18-yard pick six.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
They nerfed it from last year. You're better off if you're... So there's two things. First of all, you got to make sure you're not holding it. You just have to flick it. You have to time it a little bit better than last year. You have to kind of hit it like half a second earlier than you would have last year. Right, but they made the timing window smaller, and if you hold it, then it does something completely different now. You're better off if you're using a power runner, unless the guy's coming at you straight on and you can hit the timing of it. You're better off just doing it instead.
Is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's
no, that's what I'm saying. Unless they're directly in front of you, you're better off using stiff arm as a power runner.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this is why I don't fucking use cover 2, because every single time I use cover 2, if I don't get a fucking sack, they hit some guy over on a long sideline route.
Again. No gain on the play.
Every fucking time. Like, that's why at one point I took cover 2 out. I'm not talking about cover 2 man, but cover 2 zone, Tampa 2, whatever.
You're just smashing your face against the
like
wall.
every fucking time, dude. It's like every time. It's like clock. It's like if I call one of those plays, they hit a guy going down the sideline on the street. Like every fucking time.
I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Okay, what the fuck? My DB is right there on a deep pass. He's literally step for step with the fucking receiver. I click on him, I hit triangle, and he just doesn't even fucking put a hand up. He just sits there and keeps running while he watches the guy catch the goddamn.
From the safety, he does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out.
It's like he's not even playing defense. He's just running alongside him, watching him catch the ball.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
He didn't even do that. He didn't even make a play on the player. He just ran alongside him, watched him catch the ball. They're the only ones there. He's literally step for step right next to him, and didn't even put his arm up to try to catch the ball or knock it down or anything. Just watched him walk into the end zone.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I thought so.
Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake.
Right.
Here comes the heat.
God damn it. What the fuck?
More time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman.
Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard.
Apparently Dante Moore just forgot how to throw the fucking football in the 3rd
trying to pin them
no
back
fucking
with the
reason.
punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point.
Like he just
First one
forgot
of the
how.
game. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19.
Yeah.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage.
2 plays in a row. Couldn't get a fucking pass off. Yeah, couldn't get a pass off. And then the next time, throw it to a guy going down the sideline, and he throws it 5 yards out of bounds.
Game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Working that left side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Cover the game.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Iamalayava. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Setting up the screen. Inside the 45. Good pickup.
Ain't nobody on that side of the field. What the fuck are we doing here?
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
If a defender is running full speed with a guy on a route, he should not be able to stop on a dime, jump and twist backwards to fucking try to make an interception on the ball from behind to a different guy.
Well, they're trying to run the football there.
But you're the one saying that the interceptions didn't, pass coverage didn't need
got
a
some
nerve.
work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
I don't care if it's a user or a computer. They shouldn't be able to do that.
Chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hughes. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly,
Yeah, that's what you should do. Throw it into the back of the lineman instead of throwing it to the fucking running back. Yeah.
Missing on a pass.
That's exactly what you should do.
Right now, he's already thrown 2 TDs. He's in a very, very good rhythm.
It was a screen pass to your fucking left guard's helmet.
To try to catch their breath and maybe gain some momentum.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Doesn't matter. It's the quarterback that threw the ball, not the fucking left guard's helmet.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Catch the goddamn ball, dude. Like, you're inside of him.
That's your
fucking box him out and catch the fucking ball.
Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Yeah, he's got inside position for catching the damn pass.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and he takes it in for the score.
I was talking about, like, in fucking basketball, when you're getting a rebound, you get position inside of the other team's player that's there for the rebound. You box them out so that you can catch the goddamn.
Really conservative with the lead.
I mean, usually, if you have someone boxed out and you've got inside position and the ball hits your hands, you don't fucking drop it.
Big time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cincinnati. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run.
Lost one deep down the right side.
There we go. That's how you catch a fucking interception.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. A nice job by this D.
At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Fucking snap the ball. What the? I'm sitting here hitting fucking X, and it won't snap the goddamn ball, dude. Fucking getting a delay of goddamn game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A first down for the offense. Moore to the air. Right down the middle. All by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Case in point, both quarterbacks in this game have 325 plus
and the big
yards
defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so you're running back.
Yeah, okay. The fucking defensive lineman can cover like a corner and blindly stick an arm out to knock down a pass, sure, that he's not looking at.
It's
back to the quarterback
and a long way from the end zone.
And can just stick out an arm with perfect timing to knock down the pass.
Wants to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Trying to power it in.
God damn, two guys on block. What the? Fourth down, we're on the fucking 2-yard line. And we just let two guys unblock stop the run.
Listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. In the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Ripping through the defense. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is,
no,
so
if you go to sub and backups, and it says sub and starters, hit sub starters and then hit sub backups again. Because if you have any injuries throughout the game where you hit, like, to put in backup or whatever, then it will say sub-starters instead of sub-backups. You just have to hit it twice. Sub in all starters, then sub in all
just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long.
Snap the fucking ball. Jesus Christ, dude. This bullshit of not wanting to snap the fucking ball is pissing me off.
And on fourth down, they'll try to
Almost got
salvage
another.
the drive with a field goal. After the earlier field goal,
Yeah,
they'll
like
try again.
almost
This
got
time
another
a
fucking
43-yard attempt.
delay of game because he wouldn't snap it
Splits
until the one
uprights
count
right
on the
down
fucking
the middle. And now the
play
lead is
clock.
extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Right.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on
Okay,
the
so I know
field,
cover
ready to
4
go to
quarters
work.
is playing the
Not a
pass,
lot of
cover
hope
4
here,
palms is
down
playing
3
the run.
possessions late.
What is
Now,
cover
and
4
I love
drop?
this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point.
So
but you're
what's
also
better
trying
if you
to
know they're
build
gonna pass,
confidence, too,
quarters
for
or
your next
drop?
opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building
What situation
on
would you
the
want?
good things you
Either
do
one.
this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So
Okay,
now,
so
when I'm a wide
versus
receiver, I got to
quarters
make sure
when
I
what?
know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great
Okay,
job
so
by the
if
wide
it's
receiver.
convert
finding that
or
hole and the quarterback throwing
punt
strike.
on
Fires to
a
the
long
tight end.
like long distance, like
And
15
good
yards
coverage
or
by the
more,
defense,
you
just a
want drop.
short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Sets up the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
So quarters is better
Quick timeout
on
from
the outside and
offense
drops
to
better on the
save
inside.
precious seconds.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to
So it's
open
more
up
an
this
over
offense
top.
and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end.
But doesn't quarters play over top too?
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Completes it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
But it's just weak to like drags and stuff.
Brings up second down.
But okay, gotcha.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so
Oh,
good
and I found out what
dialed
the
in. You
difference
could
is
tell
between
they were
3-3-5,
ready, they were
or I'm
fast,
sorry,
they were physical,
between
they
dollar
dominated this football
and
game.
dime 2-3-6 or whatever.
Throws
Is that
for
the one
end
that you were
zone.
like, I don't know what the difference is?
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Yeah.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw
So the
in
difference
this game.
is
He has
personnel.
been under duress all
In
game
dime,
long, and that's a big
in
reason
that
why
dime
he's thrown
one,
multiple
you're running with
interceptions in the
your
game, too.
normal
Nothing coming
normal
easy
personnel.
to him. It's hard to see the
In
field
dollar,
when you're
your
turf-
defensive
He'll take
line
a shot.
switches to basically a 3-4
And the
man
pass will be
front.
incomplete. Looking
with,
for a
with
little window
basically
dressing
3
in the end,
defensive
but the
tackles.
ball game is over.
Or 3
All
run
business
stoppers.
today
I
for
should
this
say.
ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't
So,
always do everything you want.
dollar
to
if you
check
want to
all
stop the
boxes.
run.
But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that
if you want your defensive
No
line
doubt
to
about
focus
it.
on
They
the
made
run
the
while
plays
you're
they
in
needed
dollar.
to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise,
Dime
good
if you want
leadership
your
throughout
defensive
the course
line to
of the
focus
game.
on pass
Defense
rushing.
made stops when they had to make them. So right, There were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better
Like
team.
your linebackers and DBs are still going to do
it for
whatever,
here.
but
For
as far as
David
your
Pollack
defensive
and
line,
Jesse
that's the
Palmer, I'm
difference.
Reese Davis, and you've been
Dime
watching another
for pass rush,
presentation of
dollar
EA
for run
Sports
stop.
College football.
As far as like that's the difference is the personnel. Like it'll put all three of your down linemen on dollar will be defensive tackle or run stoppers.